All right, what's going on? Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in again to check out another episode. So we are still here at the lake in BC, and had a beautiful night, some epic stars, some shooting stars, and right now it's about 6 in the morning. So I couldn't sleep, got up, figured I'd come out and do a little bit of fishing before going back and cooking some breakfast for Malcolm and Ashley. But check this out. Look there behind me. I mean, how incredible is this area to be waking up? So we'll cast out. I'm going to put you guys on the chest mount here, and we'll troll around this lake, see if we can't get us a little morning fish. Alright, you guys, we got a fish. First fish of the day. I'm gonna guess it's a cutthroat trout because we caught it out a little bit deeper here. So let's find out what we got. Doesn't feel huge. Oh, little bull trout. Little baby one. I'm gonna release the fish, so we'll wet my hand. There we go. Nice little bull. Now we just gotta get that one's Papa. Big Chongus bull trout. At least we got one though. Happy to get one in the boat. I don't know if I could ask for a more perfect morning out on the water. I guess I could ask for a big chungus. That would make it a more perfect morning. But other than that, it was fantastic. Alright guys, well, Malcolm just got up, and I think Ashley's getting up in just a minute here. And we've got our fire going, so it's time to get breakfast started. And I got something real good. Let me show you. So for breakfast today, camp cinnamon rolls. So what we'll do is I'm just going to take this and I'm going to rub butter all through the inside, and that'll keep everything from sticking, and then I'll cook it in the open fire there. Good morning, sunshine. How you feeling?
Good.
Rested?
Tired.
Tired? It looks like our butter is good to go. You don't like cinnamon rolls, do you?
Oh, I hate them.
Okay. I didn't think you did. I didn't bring enough. Especially cinnamon rolls that are like baked in butter.
Oh my god.
That's no good, is it?
No good.
Okay, I didn't think so. Alright, so we're going to take our cinnamon rolls in the butter there, and We're going to set those up here to start baking. And I'm going to get a good bed of coals underneath, and then I'm also going to put coals on top, and that'll bake it from both sides. And then theoretically, in like 15 to 20 minutes, we should have some really good camp cinnamon rolls. Alright, so this is what we got going on. Alright, well, we are heading off out of camp. I got my big bag with me because I decided to bring the raft to the other lake and get out there, do a little fishing, see if we can't get something for lunch or just do some catch and release. So, got a couple kilometers. We got to hike. I'll show you. We hike up that ridge there, that valley below the ridge, up over that, and the lake is just up in that little bowl on the other side. So it's a big lake. It's definitely bigger than this lower one that we're on. Well, should be good. I'll show you if there's anything cool on the hike in, but otherwise probably wait until we get up there, set up the raft, and then film some of the fishing out there on the lake. All right, made it out onto the lake, and gonna do a little bit of fishing out here. I got my usual same thing back on, the black with some flash, woolly bugger. Got my sinking line. This woolly bugger just has a regular brass bead instead of the tungsten, so it won't sink quite as much. Stay up a little bit higher. I'm thinking maybe that'll give me a better chance at some of the cutthroat. And I've seen some fish surface, so I think I'm just gonna kind of cruise along this shoreline down to the end. There's a waterfall I want to check out at the very end, so we'll just kind of fish our way down and then hop out, maybe go for a swim under the waterfall, and then fish our way back. I paddled the whole way down the lake to the far end and didn't get any bites. So we're just coming up here. There's a river that flows into the lake at this end, and so we're gonna go up there and beach the boat and get out and stand and cast, kind of like we did yesterday. And we're gonna try a few different methods, see if we can get a bull trout or a cutthroat trout in the riffles that right where the water flows into the lake.
There's dirt on my hands, strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down
Look at that fish. Yes. Awesome. Oh wow, it's missing a chunk of its gill. You can see the plate is missing and the gill sticks out. Well, this fish is coming home for dinner tonight. This is going back to camp. So whenever you get a fish like this, you want to dispatch it as quickly as you can. Best option is just hit it with a rock. There There we go. And then once that's done, we will stick your finger in here into the gill, and that'll make it bleed. Bleed that fish out. Awesome. Well, that took a little bit of work. It's just such a murky body of water, but finally got one. This is going to be super tasty, and this will be the second fish I keep for the trip, and I'm only keeping two. I'm keeping one cutthroat trout and one bull trout, both legal here, and anything else that I get on this whole trip is going back in, getting released. And I have released a few fish already as well. So there we are. I'm gonna get this gutted up and then put into the water to stay cold, and I think we'll do a little bit more fishing out here.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
We got another nice big cutthroat on. This one will release. Here, I'll set you guys over here and we'll bring it in. This one's even bigger than the last one, but like I said, we're only going to keep one cutthroat trout, so we'll let this one go. Well, I caught just those two fish, and I'm sure I would get more if I stayed, but you know, it's getting on in the day. I got a couple friends coming to join, and I got one really nice fish for cooking up to have for lunch. So I think we're just gonna head back to the boat, troll down the rest of the lake, and then go back and cook this up, and we'll get a nice catch and cook in this one too. So I'll catch you guys back there on the boat, and hopefully we can get something on the way back to camp as well. We got a fish. We just got a fish. I knew we were gonna get one through here. It just looked so good. All right, let's see what it is. Is it a bull trout or is it a cutthroat trout? I'm kind of leaning bull trout by the way it's fighting, but who knows? Turn you guys around to see the landing. Is that a cutthroat trout? I think it's a cutthroat trout. No, it's a bull trout. Awesome, we've caught both out of this lake then. Look at that. All right, let's get this fish landed here. Gonna wet both of my hands because we're not keeping this fish. Whenever you're not keeping a trout, their skin is okay. What I was saying is trout skin is quite delicate, so if you're not keeping a fish, it's important you always wet your hands down before you handle the trout. There we go. Look at that beautiful fish. Awesome. There he is, beautiful bull trout. And whoop. I was going to do a water release, but he had other ideas. But awesome. Awesome, awesome. We've caught both now. We've caught bull trout out of this lake and cutthroat trout, and bull trout out of the lower lake, and cutthroat trout out of the river. So see if we can't maybe pick up another one on the way in. All right, well, I had to turn you guys on because we're coming by this beautiful waterfall. Let me show you. Look at this. And I'm betting between a steep drop off and that water flowing in, I'm betting that that there's some trout hanging out right here in front. So we'll keep the camera running as we troll through this at least. I think that there's a decent chance we'll hook into something right here. I bet it's another bull trout. It's really rocky through here. It seems like a great place to be catching fish. And this fish feels a bit bigger than the last one. Got a little bit of heft to it. Sorry about the wind noise. It's starting to pick up on the lake, but oh, I just don't want it to get hung up in the branches here. Come on. Yeah, that's a really nice bull trout. That's the biggest bull trout I've caught this year. Oh, wow. Okay, let me put you guys over here and I will bring this fish in to show you. I have to get away from this rock. Holy smokes, we got a good one, you guys. We got a really nice fish. All right, let's get this fish landed and in the boat. Oh, no, 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 stay away from the tree. Stay away from that tree. This fish is, this is a good fish. This fish might be over 20 inches. Come on, come on. Come in. Oh, I got it. Look at that fish. Ah, whatever, I don't care if I get wet and fishy. Oh my God, oh my God. Look at that fish. Look at that beautiful big bull trout. All right, let's measure. Yeah, that's a 20-inch bull trout. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna put it back in the water to keep it healthy here. All right, you guys, well, I got this fish unhooked and let's get it back into the water here. How amazing was that? That fish was awesome. I am so soaking wet right now. You guys probably can't hear me because of the water in the mic. Oh, I am stoked. Well, we just landed that big, beautiful 20-inch bull trout, and which, you know, is not huge by bull trout standards, but I think that's a really good fish for this lake up in the mountains. And I'm also just super stoked to catch a nice bull trout. But we got this, like, I'll show you here. We're working along sort of like a cliff edge. So it drops off really sharp. And that's what I caught the first bull trout here on, and that's what I caught this this big one on. So I think that, you know, with the sinking line, it's getting down there deeper to where these fish are, and like I'm right next to the shore basically trolling, and I think that these fish are kind of just sitting at this drop off, cruising along it, trying to find some food. So I think this is a really good spot. We'll just keep trolling along the shoreline here, and maybe we can pick up another on the way in. But I mean, already 2 bull trout up here, 2 big beautiful cutthroat trout. I could not be happier with the fishing today. That little woolly bugger is really really pulling his weight on this trip, I'll tell you what. So I'm a little low on battery and memory card for the remainder of this trip, so I'm probably gonna turn the camera off. But as soon as anything happens, I'll turn it back on and make sure to get the action at least, even if we can't get the strike. Waterfall, you guys, and I got shoes and pants on, but fuck it, let's get under there. You're only ever going to be in that place one time. I'll probably never be back up at this waterfall on a hot day to experience this again. Look at the view. Tell me that's not the most amazing thing ever. Let's get out there. Oh. Oh, I am so wet. My pants, my shoes are soaked, but I tell you what, it's worth it. Experience like this. This is what I live for, getting to experience something like this. Look at this. I paddled this entire lake. That was where we camped. We hiked up from there. And there's even another little tiny lake there. This has just been an incredible day. I could wring my pants out right now and I don't even care. Wow. I'm speechless. So incredible. All right, let's get back down there and let's get that fish cooked up for lunch because I am hungry. We made it back into camp. Let's see what Ash and Malcolm are up to. Wonder they might be napping. Oh, hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, good.
I got us a fish.
Really?
Yeah. Ashley's knocked right out. Long day sleeping in the tent. I'm gonna go grab the cooking stuff and get that trout set up and let's get ourselves a catch and cook going. All let's get this catch and cook going. Got a pan. Same thing as yesterday, we're just not going to fillet the fish this time just because it's a little bit smaller fish and I want to try something different. But otherwise we're going to season it up and give it a whole pile of butter to sit in. Should be really good. Well, we got something real special here. We got some morel mushrooms. Ashley was kind enough to bring these. She went out and picked some this year. So we got some morel mushrooms rehydrating and got the fish set up and some butter. So we're just gonna let these mushrooms rehydrate and then we're gonna throw it all in the pan and get it cooking up. One. Ooh, yeah. There's the other one. And we'll throw in these mushrooms too. Look at that. That is gonna be so good. Got rehydrated morels sauteed with the fish and the butter, some fresh wild onions over that, fresh caught fish. Oh, I am so hungry. I can't wait. Let's dig into this. Get a couple of those morel mushrooms and a big bite of that fish. Look at that. That is so good. It's really hard to beat fresh wild trout from the mountains, plus wild mushrooms. Actually, other than the butter, everything in this is wild food. Wild trout, wild onion, wild mushrooms. Best camping meal ever. All right, we're almost done these mushrooms. And gave the other piece of fish to Ashley and Malcolm. What do you guys think?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Very good.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think of it compared to the bull trout?
It's different. Like it's just like a lighter fish.
Yeah.
But it's very good. Seasoned well.
Oh, yeah.
They're both really good. I think that like the orange salmon-y meat I do prefer, but yeah, like really nice firm white meat on these mountain cutthroat trout. Ooh, getting some crunchy skin on this bit. Look at that. All right, everyone. Well, I think I'm gonna get ready to head into bed here because sun is down and we had a really good dinner. Enjoyed that fish. That was so good. One of the best backpacking meals I've had in a long time. And I think we're gonna be getting a real early start tomorrow morning, so try and be on the trail around 7-ish. We made it out. How you doing, Ash?
Good.
Long trip. But made it back to the parking lot. For everybody that stuck around to the end here, thanks for watching all the way through. And still pretty new getting this channel back up and running. So if you have any suggestions or any comments, I love to hear them. And if you're able to like and subscribe, it really does help a lot with the algorithm and getting these videos out so I can keep making more.